I know that 90% of you watching this right now aren't subscribed, so make sure that you do that. It will take 5 seconds to do so. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, make sure you do. And send me a message if you need any help with trading. I'm here to help you guys out. Now let's get into the video. What's going on, guys? If you do want to get enrolled in my program, make sure you go to rorfx.com, or there is a link in the description where you guys can sign up. And once you go to join now, it's going to take you to this page. It's $300. That's not the final price. Go to get started, and then you're going to have a place where you can put a promo code that's going to give you guys 15% off. So type in FX1 and boom, you're going to get 15% off, save $45. Now, let's get down to business in this video. I'm not going to lie. Today was kind of choppy, and you guys need to realize it was a Monday, so that kind of makes sense. And really what it's telling us is, like, Mondays aren't really always going to be the best days in the market, because the market's kind of breaking back in from the weekend and prices are settling, all that stuff, especially with US 30, because US 30 is based around the top 30 companies, so there is like a lot of stuff that needs to be put back in place. So today was kind of choppy at the market open. Here is the market open right here. We can see that there was a really nice short opportunity. We can see that well-renowned false breakout that I tell you guys about all the time. This is why I don't trade for like the first 5 minutes usually, is because there's that false breakout. So we can see for the first half of this 5-minute candle, check out this gnarly wick right here. So here's the thing with a lot of traders, even myself, I get this tendency to be impatient sometimes, but a lot of traders are very impatient. They have FOMO, fear of missing out, and they just want to catch that quick move. They're all about that quick buck. They're not thinking long term. You guys, if you're in that mindset, you need to reprogram yourself from thinking in that short-term gratification mode to thinking more long-term, understanding that this is going to take time to develop this skill. But once you have once you have developed a skill, and you have a strategy, which I literally give you guys in all my videos. Like, I show you guys my strategy, exactly what I'm doing. You guys can take it or you can leave it, but that's completely up to you. But if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you do, so you can see the results that I'm producing. This past month in April, I did over $50,000 in profit trading. So that really says something. Really says something. I want you guys to look at this false breakout though. We can see we have this long wick right here. And what that is telling us is that the market makers push the market up. A lot of people are already short right here because we have this nice reversal pattern in a doji right there. 2 dojis back to back. So a lot of people were short already and they're in profit here. And the market makers were like, do you know what? Let's screw everybody. We're going to push the market up. We're going to run their stops because we know all these people that are right on the right side of the market, they already trailed their stops, so we're going to hit their trail stops. Or if they do have their stop loss, it's literally right above this wick right here. So we're going to go just above that wick, and we're going to stop everyone out, and then we're going to also take into consideration, family, that this is one 5-minute candle. So for the first, I would say 1 minute, maybe the first 2 minutes of this candle opening, it shot up very rapidly. And then for the last 3 minutes, it went all the way from this price. It went all the way right here to here. That's 1,500 pips in a matter of 5 minutes, which is insane. So if you could have identified that false breakout and you're like, do you know what? It's pushing up, but I think the damage is done. So you just kind of have to watch this candle right here and be like, all right, there's the wick. I think the damage is done. And then you see it start breaking down. You're like, all right, let's execute a short. And then you just hold it to whatever price point you want to hold it to. And boom, there you go. So that was the open of the market right there. I didn't get in at the open of the market. I kind of did wait for a retrace. So I did enter a short right here. I thought it was just going to completely tank after that. I thought that was a lower high. And it did. I went into profit for a second. Obviously, I was expecting to go down to this previous low to break that support, but it didn't. I got my stops hit. And then I literally took one more trade, and I think I made like a quick profit off that or something. But overall, I was kind of impatient myself today. This whole mess right here was very, very just accumulating orders. The market makers don't know what they're going to do fully. Well, they do. They know their playbook. But all these retail traders are entering, they're buying and selling like, all right, it's going to go down, it's going to go up. And a lot of people got their stops hit. The market was just jacking around. So right here is where I would have entered a position if I waited. I wasn't in the markets this long, but this was 7:15 right here where I would have entered a buy position. We can see that this was the lowest point of support at the market open. It hit that, moved away, then it hit it one more time. But also take into consideration, this is very important. Notice how this low did not even get close to this low right here. So that's showing us that once we had this reversal candle, this bullish reversal candle, it's saying, you know what, that's the lowest it's going to go at this point in time. It's not going to go down to here. We're obviously now in an uptrend because we hit this higher high. Now this is a higher low. And this is a perfect opportunity to bring up our fibs to even get more confirmation. We could have brought up our fibs like this and like, do you know what? We are past equilibrium, the 50% level. We just dove into all our entry levels at the 0.62, 705, and the 7.9. And we're rejecting all those levels. This is giving us confirmation that this is going to be a good buy. So you could have entered right off this candle. And then right after that, you could add your stops right below this low so you don't get stopped out if it does want to do something unnecessary. And then obviously our take profit is going to be at our negative 0.27. If you guys want my fib settings, take a screenshot right now. Set it up exactly how I have it set up, the colors and everything. And then also take a screenshot right now. Okay? You guys should have that. You guys can rewind this video if you didn't get it. So overall, I'm using this negative 0.27 as my take profit every time. So if we were to have taken that trade right there, our stops would have been like 1,300 pips, pretty big. So you would have had to use a smaller lot size to actually accommodate with that, adding up with the percentage that you're risking for your account. And then your take profit would have been a pretty nice bag because we're looking at 2,100 pips right there. And also take note that that's in 5, 10, 15 minutes. Not even 15 minutes. Within 15 minutes, you could have caught a 2,100 pip trade if you were just patient and waited for the setup. And I always give you guys this analogy. You guys have probably heard it, but think of yourselves as traders as a sniper. A sniper is patient, just waiting for a shot. Bah! Gets the deer he wants. Versus a machine gunner, they're just... Nah, you guys want to be snipers. We're waiting for that nice trade, and once we see it, boom, take it. If you guys had missed that setup, you guys did have another opportunity right up here. This would have been a nice sell opportunity, but we're going to break it down to the minute 15 chart because this is where I probably would have entered on this bearish candle right here or this one. But look at the minute 15, guys, how perfect this setup is. Perfect. I mean, this is my ideal perfect setup right here. Beautiful A pattern. And within that A pattern, look at this reversal candle. We have a bearish spinning top with a long wick to the upside. Perfect setup right there. That's where you could have taken a short position. And honestly, if you would have shorted right there, you would add your stops above the wick, about 1,200 pips. But I would have targeted this low right here because this was the market open right here. This was the lowest point at the market open. So this is where I would have aimed for my take profit. And you guys saw a second ago, the stop loss was 1,200 pips to a take profit of 3,000 pips. So it's basically almost a 3-to-1 risk reward ratio on that trade. And it would have played out a lot slower. So it's 15, 30, 45, 1 hour. And then 15, 30, 45, 1 hour. 15. So it's about 2 hours and 15 minutes for that trade to play out. You guys need to take into consideration that this is at a completely different time. This is 7:30. So the fastest moves that are occurring are at the market open between the times of 6:30 to 7 a.m. So that's why with me, I want to get my move right in at 6:30 between 7 a.m. I didn't mean 7:30. I meant 6:30 to 7 a.m. Those are like the key times where you want to be looking for a trade on US 30. Timing is so important, guys. The strategy and all that stuff is amazing. It's easy to get the strategy down. But for you to have the discipline and the patience, that's really what you guys need to be working on. So if you are a trader right now and you're like, you know what, I just don't know what I'm doing. I'm all over the place. I have a strategy that works, but I'm not working. The strategy works, but do you work? And I'm going to give you guys a resource. This book really helped me out. I read it about 3 years ago. And this book really took my trading to another level. Okay, so you guys should go on Amazon and buy this book right now. It's this one right here. I would get the hardcover so you can like use a highlighter and you can highlight key points. So when I'm reading, here's another hack for you guys. When I read, I'll highlight key points that I like in the book. So I'll read probably about 10 pages a day and I'll highlight all the things that I like when I'm reading those 10 pages. And then I'll go back when I first started that first page and I'll go over all my highlighted notes that I highlighted to really digest all that information so I don't forget it as easily. This book is a game changer. I promise you guys, if you read it, you're going to get outstanding results. You're just going to be able to, and this isn't really technical information. This is trading psychology. So you're going to learn the 101 lessons for becoming your own trading psychologist. So this is really going to help you guys out, bro. Really going to help you guys out. Definitely get this book if you haven't already. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to sign up for my program, RORFX.com, and also use FX1 for that 15% off. And if you stay till the end of this video, I'm going to even hook you guys up because you showed that you really do care about my information. So type in FX4, and it's going to give you 25% off. So for all the people that did say and they want the 15% off, cool. But if you stayed, now you have a way bigger discount. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.